enti akase yentie aware nchirechire kakrebi. As usual, I welcome all our viewers and our listeners to this segment of the program. It's such a grateful time to do this. We feel honored that you spend your time to hear this teaching. And it is our prayer that these problems that come to us on this platform will reduce drastically as you will make time to hear the truth, and the truth will set you free. Yede tie foni ehwe fon nyina se Friday bia yede mire yesi ho ayede ye nkyerɛkyerɛ wa awarem ne ye hu wa ha a eya awerɛho asɛm no ye pese eso ente kra na se ebema kwan ama no kure yi a eya ye kyerɛkyerɛ mu no be ye adwuma meji di se ye maya yi omubema niama akofom amayen na nyame nso nani ebeji ewo ho ye gusua ewo ye nkyerɛkyerɛ no nia ye duru ene na ye dan na hu sa simesi kofi ana kwaku ama ana adwoa ena ye oyire ana okunu a menene tena ebeye yie obi bebusa se obetimi ahu an obetimi ahu enya sanka nyame onka se ochia warija ye ompa warija ye nti opese yan kasa no yensiesie ye ho ewo sa kwan ne so na kofa nipa wonim se woni onu betimi atena se ahye nyame animonyam no ye hya ase no ye nkyerɛkyerɛ ne ye di kan echo the fleece method ena ye ba last 2 weeks last week have a standard emfiti ya obia wo nipa ope ye hu kwan ya Abraham akwal Eliezer efa so enya yire ema Isaac enu ye oba Rebecca kwan ofa so nya Rebecca enye ofiti ya ne duru ofa obi adabi yesa hu kwan ya efa so a Zipora ede ne baba Zipora papa Ruel ede ne baba yi ama Moses aware na be ma ne nam ho na so enye be ma bia e na ode ne baba no e ma aware suban bi wo wa Moses de di ya ama papa ne se abrante bi na waja no wachire yentem na kofa ne bra sa kwa ne so obetena o munchen e na ode ne baba no e ma no enti yesetem bia obia wo bibia ode si nenim abrante bi sei na menya no a meneno timitena mekra betono obia wone ne kra epe nipa no owo ho enkofa obia wo behwe achi o wo bekọ abontene ko hu oba anka ono sa type of oba na anka wo pe wo behwe na wo say aware na wo bodwaman enya ne sa efisa nyame mpe ne sa enti abra wo nya nware ya wo pobi eware no per standard ubo humpaya nyame di sa oba no with that same features be man with that same features e dia brewo enne ye to aso last 2 or 3 weeks we started this topic, how do I know the right person? That is what we are ending with today. Is it possible? Yes. And that is why God says he hates divorce, because when you get entangled with somebody that is not compatible to you, you can only go for a certain distance and then the relationship will break. Since we want to honor God in our lives and in our marriages in particular, the onus rests on us to select the right partner. How do we do this? We started with the fleece method. Last 2 weeks we went to have a standard. That was where we saw how Isaac got Rebecca for a wife and how Moses ended up being the husband to Zipporah. There were certain characteristics they looked out for, and then they fitted the mold and the marriages went on. And when you read through the Bible, you see that these were exemplary marriages. You can do the same, and I have done the same. Today we are continuing with testimonies from associates and witnesses. Testimonies from associates. If you want to get it right, if you don't want to go and pick what is not pickable, take note that testimonies from associates and witnesses. I'm reading Matthew 7:7. The Bible says, seek and you shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. Kojo and Amma are born into families, hence have relatives. They also live in communities and so have neighbors. They are educated and have school and classmates. They are employed in organizations, so have co-workers. They are Christians and have church members. Apart from all these, they have personal friends. As the Bible says, we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses. Hebrews 12:1. If you don't want to be saddled with the wrong partner, you can seek testimonies about Kojo or Amma from this huge crowd of witnesses. If going yourself will not make them tell you the truth, you can let your friend or sister do the necessary investigations for you. Some men hide their marital status and present themselves as singles, while some ladies also hide their children from previous relationships. This investigation will expose the truth early enough before you say, I do. This is one of the surest ways of unraveling the truth about your spouse to enable you decide. The Bible says, seek and you will find. It's so important. Find that we just don't. It is his word, and he told me this, and he told which man is or which lady is coming to tell you that I'm an adult, I'm a fornicator, or I'm a thief. Nobody will do that. But your investigations will let you know that this man is not correct, this woman is not correct, and you will start advising yourself. You know, there are so many of them, right from the church to their place of work to where they reside. I mean, they are born into families. If you can't do yourself, invite people to help you. You are going to surrender your life into somebody's hands. You are leaving everybody behind. The Bible says, leave father and mother. Critical individuals in your life. In marriage, you are leaving them. You know, and you are going to assign your life to a certain woman, a certain man. You must be sure you are doing that right thing. The person who is going to handle this heart well and give you the peace you need and the joy you need. It is not easy. We take marriage for granted. Therefore, anybody who approaches us is just good to go. And when it's not working, we keep using their own testimonies as evidence. And he said this, and he said, what did you want him to say? Tell me what you wanted him to say. He had to tell you what will sweeten your ear so that you will accept him as he is. And you fell into that net. If you had gone behind him and made your own investigations, you would have found out early enough that this guy, this lady, certainly will not be the right person for me because of what I have heard. I know of a Christian. He had to live with the condition, but he had never been happy in that marriage until death parted one of them. He married a woman who never told him he had a child before. It was after the wedding he was confronted with the truth that this lady had 3, not 1, not 2, 3 children. What was he going to do? The Bible says, my children perish for lack of knowledge. And where do you find them now? You need to seek. Let's investigate. Find out. Don't just take it like that and hope that it will work. No. What's the basis of your hope? You point at Tosumiansa and say, Shushem. Padansie adansidie efo sa be man sa oba biki kan say o ya wo ne to busuam ento wo busuafo otemantan bi ento oni nipa na etetete e wo sa bro no ento nipa wo wa ye nim no okọ school ento o wo nipa ono mo omko school mi ka say o ye adwuma ento adwuma ye fo e wo ho aye nim no o ye kristoni enti o wa sori ya oko we nyina efiri ho a ono ankasa wo ne namfofo enti safo ni nyina eya adansi fomu nkum a mo atwe ye ho ahia hwehwe na busa se wo ankasa wo kona onka pe wo nua bi wadamfo bi na onkoye saade ne mawo efi se aware ye serious business o ya fa ne tra ena yete aware mi kasa yi wuto wa wusu wasu wa wutirete wo honi a wonye me koso ntena me sesa me niama adenti wanka nukore na nkyere me anka wanka sa oka sa kyere wo no anka ne opese wo ware wo meka kyere so ye kromfo me bo a anka wo beka kyere so ye obi a opema oye kwadwofo anka wo meka sa nkyere wo onka sa nkyere wo enti wa wonim se wo de wo nkwa ekohye ninsem wo bejai wa wofo obi bia na wasori akotena nipa no jise wo na tete wo no enyo bia no betimi yesa entene se we ye sure pa ya pere ya ho opentem